What's good, people? It's your boy Curves back again with another video. In today's video, I'll be specific. We are dealing with the drawdown, so we are dealing with losing streaks, and this is where real trading becomes more elaborate. All right, so why am I on drawdown right now? It's because I've been losing and I've been following our plan. I have my foundation, my system, and been doing it every single day. And it's not the first trade. I literally I made money. The second trade, I didn't make money. I lost. And then that third trade, I lost. I de-risked. Then my fourth trade, I de-risked again and lost. But as we can see, we're not really improving or anything. So I'm gonna so as we can see, this is just a trade recap right here. I'm gonna show you how I saw it. Well, this is my way and how I looked at the charts. All right, so pre prior to 10 p.m. candle, um, 10 p.m. candle, we saw a break of structure to the upside. I thought it was gonna be an upside movement because we have this good break of structure. But if we can start off from the 1 hour, um, I saw rejections from the upside. That's why I was more biased towards. I was more bullish biased, right? So I saw this order block got rejected by this order block. I mean by this rejection candle back in New York, and coming into 10 p.m. As we're gonna see, we also rejected um, this area of fair value gap, right? And I thought I was gonna be a bullish, but look, oh my gosh. So this is a fair value gap that got rejected prior to 10 p.m. So there's a fair value gap right there, and boom, now dropping down to 15 minute. We know that it's rejecting, and literally push up and broke structure to the upside, and then rejected instantly to the downside, giving us a good liquidity sweep from this buy side liquidity right here. Is a buy side liquidity, and I was like, oh, I get this. It broke structure, and then now we are retracing back to the 50th zone um, with our Fibonacci. Boom, we're retracing back below that 50th zone and tap into the 71 and 79, or that 6.18 zone where they call it, just a key level for it to retrace back and usually go back and continue. But at this case, I was already seeing it. If we drop down to 1 minute and be more detailed with it, this was a very, very valid setup. Like, it's just the model is not working right now, and there's nothing I can do. I've been following the same system over and over, and look at what happened. It was consolidating, and I know it wanted to go up, and I took the shorts. I mean, I took the long within this gap, and it did wanted to push up, but as we can see, the market just did its thing and follow through to this liquidity and went all the way down to this liquidity, um sell side liquidity right here. Boom, sell side liquidity, and continues to go down, and sweep this, and then that's actually when I would have taken a long if I was taking longs earlier, right? So I waited for it. Once it opened, I waited for accumulation right there. You got accumulation right there. Let me put this on purple. You got accumulation, manipulation right here. Manipulation because it was a very aggressive candle, right? Put as yellow, and then it could have been a distribution candle right here. So as you can see, it was um, I was thinking of okay, pretty much took out liquidity, but I should have waited. I should have look at this and see how much of volume of this manipulation leg could have taken an effect towards the bias of this whole um, leg right here, and I could have avoided that by just waiting for a good liquidity sweep where it sweeps the sell side and not relying on just the internal liquidity, which is the imbalance right here, the 1 minute imbalance, and just relying on the 5 minutes liquidity and really trusting the liquidity from there, and then actually returning, giving us a volume to the upside. That's where I should have taken my entries, and that's the thing I can improve right here. But that's not the whole point because I literally followed all the things that I needed to follow. I literally recorded I showed it to my guys how I reacted, how I managed my emotions, how I managed my risk, and the full transparency of this trade and being a trader as a whole. That's why I want to talk about how do I deal with drawdown. All right, so trading drawdown, I actually put in my notes. In trading, you need to have a foundation. That's the first thing. Because if you're dealing with drawdown, if you don't have a foundation, a bad that's a bad thing. That's even worse than just dealing with the drawdown without a foundation. Because if you have a foundation, a system that's backing you up while you're in drawdown, now you can just tweak the the strategy and really look at the things that and filter the things that's hindering you to making money in the market, and maybe you can adjust. But if you don't have a foundation and a system, well then you're actually much more afraid to step into the next trades because you're not used to repeating the same system over and over, and you're not confident in the next trades, right? So if you have a foundation, it makes you much more consistent and much more confident. But consistency in having consistency doesn't really mean having a consistent system doesn't mean consistency every single day. If that system works every single day, it doesn't mean that. You That's why you always have to evaluate and analyze what are the things that you do good, you do better, and you do worse in terms of you pressing the button, right? And good drawdowns only form when you have a repeatable system that you can continually execute on a daily basis, weekly basis, and monthly basis. And that's what I'm saying is like if you can repeat something, all you had to do is tweak it. But if you don't have a foundation, well then it's even worse because you have you need to have years of experience of you pressing the button and doing the same thing over and over and risking the same amount, maybe risking less and or scaling in whether if you're in losing streaks or winning streaks. Currently right now I'm in a losing streak. Just being transparent as much as I could, bro. Like this is the most transparent I have within this trading journey, right? So, what is the solution? Well, adapt to the market quickly, and that's why I'm making this video is to really document what I'm thinking right now and what I can do right now. And look, I recognize that look, we're in a losing streak. So what I can do with this is what I've been noticing in the market that look, we have more we've been seeking more liquidity on a higher time frames before we actually have a move up or move down before the market moves prior to 10 p.m. or after the 10 p.m. candle, right? So I always look for a higher time frame liquidity sweep now, and that's what I want to see for the next trades that I'm going to be taking is the higher time frame liquidity sweeps, because if it doesn't liquidate the higher time frame, well, especially on the 1 hour, as we can see if we cancel out all the drawings. So this is the 10 p.m. candle, right? So if we can look in the in the wicks of this um the wicks of this 1 hour prior to 10 p.m. Those are the main wicks that are targeted and liquidated before it actually move up, right? So that's what I want to target on the next um trades that I'm gonna be taking. As we can see, bro, I only lost well, I've been losing a lot, but I only lost about today. I only lost $1,000 or 1,250, which is 1.25. This is how much I lost today, right there. And these are the trades I took, right? So being much more transparent with you guys because I want to track this journey and how far I can go with this. Um, let's see. See, just only two trades right there. So I'm tracking this and really being much more disciplined with the amount of trades that I take. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be only trading less risk and being prepared for the adjustment in the market, right? So the first solution is adapt to the market quickly. So adjust um, the way you trade a little bit, tweak the strategy a little bit, and that's how I kind of maneuver within these type of losing trades. Because I one of my rules is that every time you lose, bro, the market is telling you something. The market is changing conditions so that you can adapt if you have the foundation already. But if you don't have a foundation, if you don't know how to control yourself and being led on by emotions, and bro, you can't blame the strategy, you can't blame the market after all, because the problem is you. The problem is how you don't even know how to analyze yourself. How you gonna analyze the market if the things that you can control you can't even like improve, right? So these things, drawdown is like it's inevitable. Like it's gonna happen, but how can you deal with it? Right now, I'm dealing with it in the right mind, in the right mindset, and really just risking low and like being consistent, have the same confidence with my um, trades. All right, my second solution is don't let emotion drag you to the grave. Right? How do I do that? Well, have a foundation a system that you can repeatedly um, and confidently execute, right? That's what I'm saying. It's just having a system. If you have a system that you know you've been winning, bro. Last month I won. I've been winning last month. Last month, November, I've been winning like crazy. But this month is just not the month that it's the condition of the market is not showing itself. So I have to tweak a little bit so that I can still have that confident. But this only applies when you have a system already. Because if you don't have a system, I can't I can't address you enough. You can't even trade, bro. You won't even be able to trade because you're not you're not even gonna treat this as a business if you don't have a system, bro. Let me check if it's actually recording. Let me check. You're not okay. You're not gonna treat this as a business because you don't even have a system that you can repeatedly know. You can repeatedly execute and know that you're gonna make money confidently, right? But currently, right now, as I'm saying, I'm in drawdown, so I'm not really making money. I'm actually losing money. So, all right, the market are always gonna be here, and having that mindset that the market's always gonna be here, bro. Um, that's a good mindset because it allows you to manage your risk and manage your emotions every time you lose, right? I only took two trades, and being disciplined enough to only take two trades is already hard for majority of people. You know, two trade max, bro. Like that's hard for majority of people. If I didn't blow my account, bro, I'm more happy than I'm more happy losing money than blowing my account because that just means I'm a bad trader, right? If you just blow your account in just one trade, well then, bro, you don't know how to manage risk. At least tomorrow I can still trade. That's the mindset I have, and tomorrow is another opportunity for me. And if I'm losing, that's an opportunity for me to take that lesson. What are my mistakes and take it into for me to improve rather than me being depressed and really going upon my emotions and blowing my account. I'm right here journaling, and this is part of trading is journaling and locking in with improving how you trade every single day within whether the conditions of the market may change or not, right? So this is part of trading, and if you don't want to do this, well, then you don't want to trade. Really, you're not. You don't want it bad enough. But for me, bro, I want it bad enough. Why? Why, bro? You can see it that the tenacity I have right now to even record this, even though I'm like I'm mentally it's mentally draining right now. You guys don't get it. Having losing streaks is mentally draining, and that's the truth. But for me to document this and writing down all the things that I'm thinking, bro, that's much more real, and that's the skill that you need to have in the long run is to self-evaluate um and self-conceptualize the things that you need to improve, right? So you have to navigate upon improving yourself on your own because this is a lonely game and no one's gonna help you, no one's gonna press the button for you, just on your own, right? So use the past for lessons but be in the present. So that's exactly it. I'm looking forward to trade tomorrow, but I'm not really excited. I'm neutral. But since I've been losing, I'm using past the past trades and looking for my mistakes and how can I improve it so that I can apply it to the present, right? So I'm not really focused about the past, right? If I place a trade, bro, I'm moving on to the next trade, right? Because there's no way for me to control the market, um it's whether if I follow the plan or not. If I whether if I follow the plan to the T, and I've been following my plan to the T, but the market is telling me that look, I need to switch my my and tweak my strategy just a little bit. You know what I mean? If not, have a little bit of a change. You know what I mean? And tweak your strategy, but have the same risk management plan, your re-entry plan intact, because that's what's gonna save you in the long run. I would have not, if, well, as I'm saying, it's like if I blew the account, bro, even if I have a consistent strategy that works, if I blow the account and don't have the risk management to be in a trade for tomorrow, and that's my mindset, brother. Like that, yeah, I'm not a good trader. You know what I mean? For me to stay in for tomorrow by managing my risks and managing my emotions and not taking too many trades, two max loss. Two max loss is my max loss, and being disciplined with that, bruh, that's that's much more better that's much more better for a trader rather than for a trader to blow their account, right? All right. So what can I adjust? The confluence trading. Learn to learn the reaction to 5 minute candle after 10 p.m. So these are the things that I saw, right? So I'm just mentioning it. Look for reaction and rejection of candles, break of a fair value, inverse fair value gap. But you guys might not know what I'm saying right now, but I'm not teaching my strategy right now because it's gonna be complicated. You might not understand it, but that's the point of trading is not people are gonna understand what your strategy is because it's a it's a personal thing. You have a relationship with your strategy and you know how to use it on your own. You just need to learn the terms and use it in your own way, right? Well, if you don't, no one really knows where the market's gonna go. They just know how to mention terms and mention terminologies and have these crazy ideas and all that. And that's all that we can control in these markets. And more importantly, uh, risk management. So that's why I speak heavy on risk management, and I'm more proud of that than just winning because my risk management is on point. If my risk management is not on point, bro, I could have blown the account if that was my old me, bro. I could have blown the account. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much how my psychology works in terms of drawdown, and um, I'm currently getting back into that groove and trying to just stay consistent and win small and uh, go again tomorrow. And that's the mindset. Is just move on, move on, move on. Just learn from the mistakes. Make sure you journal everything down, and uh, we'll see how this goes again. And we'll see on the next trade. This is my first week trading this 2025, and we'll see how it goes. Peace out. Hope you guys like the video. If you guys want to join the Discord and you want to see me trade, well, it's in the description right down below. Make sure you guys join, subscribe, like, and share this to your fam. And let me know what other video I can post. And see you guys next time, maybe tomorrow. Peace.